Alright then. We are here at the final round of the season. It's Sichu on pole, then it's Sebastian Ocampo at second, Sia at third, then it's Justin Henrawan at fourth, Daf Sanchez at fifth, then it's Akari at sixth, Ayaman Visual at seven, D Dragon Sonic at eight, then it's Oscar Folset at nine, Aa Looking at 10, then it's Oscar Pastry at 11, Taco Van Horn at 12, then it's Iron at Babness at 13, Nix Harrington at 14, Jefferson at Dutcher at 15, Jack Carter at 16, then it's Nano at 17, Cosmos at 18, Gabo at 19, and 20th is Johnny Sims. We are here now at the final round of the season then of the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship. Ayaman Visual is leading the World Drivers standings by 8 points ahead of Sebastian Ocampo. We will start on the soft tires. As we head on now to the final round of the season at the Brazilian Grand Prix, all 5 lights go on. It's lights out and away we go. CG gets a good start there, but Sebastian Ocampo also gets a good start. This is a 4-way fight for the championship title. Sebastian Ocampo takes the lead. Jack Carter with a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision with Nano there. I had to catch my breath there for a real moment. Sia at fourth, he is also a championship. Oh wait, no, Sia is no longer in the championship fight. If you don't know what happened, my Discord server got hacked. Yep, someone hacked my Discord server, and I created a new one because one of my FIA members invited an unknown bot that I don't even know, that I didn't even give consent to the person that invited the bot for. And yeah, I'm absolutely annoyed and disappointed. So I had to create a new server. The link will be down in the description. And yeah, I'm very annoyed right now. So it's on lap 2 out of 17. It's Sichi at first, Sebastian Ocampo at second, is Justin Henrawan at third, who has been overtaken by Daf Sanchez. Justin Henrawan at fourth now. Then it's Akari, Sia, B Dragon Sonic, Oscar Pastry, Aa Looking, and Ayaman Visual. That is their top 10. Sichi with the fastest sector 1 at 16.916 there. And yeah, Nano currently P16 here. And ahead of Nano is the 2 Williams, which is Johnny Sims and Inet Babness. So I will post the pictures of the not the last 4 rounds, the previous 3 rounds, which is Mexico, Abu Dhabi, Japan, and what's that other one? I'll let you guys know later. But I will post the 4 or 5 remaining races in the community post, because that's where the picture, like, I took a screenshot with the championship because I just wanted this season to end. Like, we are having a new grid, a completely new grid for season 2 of Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship. Sebastian Ocampo takes the lead of the race on lap 3 out of 17. Then it's Sichi at second, Daf Sanchez at third, then it's Justin Henrawan at fourth, Sia at fifth, B Dragon Sonic at sixth. He is also a championship contender. Then it's Akari at 7, Oscar Pastry at 8, then it's Ayaman Visual at 9, then it's Jack Carter at 10. So if Sebastian Ocampo is trying to win this his first world title, he will need to score 5th place and better, because the gap between first and second in the driver standings is 8 points. 8 points. So Sebastian Ocampo needs to score 5th or better. And Ayaman Visual should not score any points. Or he shouldn't score at top 10 and top 9, because if that happens, then he will win the World Championship. So yeah, Sebastian Ocampo now at P13. He has the fastest lap so far. And yeah, oh my goodness, this is a 4-way fight for the championship title. The four drivers, which are B-Dragon Sonic, Sichi or CC, Ayaman Visual, and Sebastian Ocampo. Oh my goodness. So some of the top 10 pit on lap 5 out of 17. It's Akari who leads. Then it's Taco Van Horn. I almost burped there by accident. Let me redo the top 10 again. It's Akari who leads. It is Taco Van Horn. It's Jegerson Adutra, Nix Harrington, Oscar Folstad, Sichi, Daf Sanchez. Oh wait, I have to redo the top 10 again. So it's Akari at first, and it's Taco Van Horn, Jegerson Adutra, Nix Harrington, Oscar Folstad, Sebastian Ocampo, Justin Henrawan, Sichi, Daf Sanchez, and Oscar Pastry. That is your top 10. Looking with the fastest sector 1 of 16.400. Outside of the top 10 so far is B-Dragon Sonic. Looking was been overtaken by Sia. Ayaman Visual, your championship leader currently. Jack Carter, Gabo, Inet Babness, Johnny Sims, Nano, and Cosmos. That is outside of the top 10. So Akari pits on lap 6 out of 17. So it's lap 6 out of 17. Oscar Folstad leads the race, and it's Sebastian Ocampo at second. Justin Henrawan has overtaken Sebastian Ocampo for second. Then Sia with the fastest lap of 1 minute .04, oh not 049, 349 rather. Let me redo the top 10 again. It's Oscar Folstad at first, then it's Justin Henrawan at second, Sebastian Ocampo at third, Sichi at fourth, who has overtaken Sebastian Ocampo, Daf Sanchez at fifth, B-Dragon Sonic at sixth, then it's Oscar Pastry at seventh, Sia at eighth, Ayaman Visual at ninth, who has overtaken Sia, and looking at 10. That is your top 10 so far. So Oscar Folstad will need to pit soon on those hard tires. He is the only hard tire runner left. So yeah, Jegerson and Bishop P17 here. Ahead of him are the two Williams, which is Inet Babness and Johnny Sims. And yeah, this is getting very intense. Ayaman Visual with the fastest lap of 1 minute .299. Very rapid lap there. Only 10 laps to go on lap 7 out of 17. It's Sichi from first, and it's Justin Henrawan at second, Sebastian Ocampo at third, Daf Sanchez at fourth, and it's B-Dragon Sonic at fifth, Ayaman Visual, your championship leader, currently at sixth. Then it's Oscar Pastry at seven, looking at eight, Sia at nine, and Akari at 10. Those are your top 10 currently. Outside of the top 10 is Jack Carter, Taco Van Horn, Johnny Sims, Gabo, Jegerson Adutra, Nix Harrington, Cosmos, Nano, Inet Babness, and Oscar Folstad. So I'm sorry about not saying the new surprise team that will join for season 2. But the surprise team that will be joining is Audi. So Audi will be joining season 2. Audi Sport will be joining for season 2 of the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship. So it's lap 8 out of 17. Only 9 laps to go. It's Sichi from first. Then it's Daf Sanchez at second. B-Dragon Sonic at third. Then it's Akari at fourth. Sia at fifth. Then it's Taco Van Horn at sixth. Johnny Sims at seven. Nix Harrington at eight. Then it's Jegerson Adutra at 9. And Nano at 10th. That is your top 10 so far. Outside of the top 10 is Oscar Folstad, Justin Henrawan, Sebastian Ocampo, Oscar Pastry, looking, Ayaman Visual, Jack Carter with a 5-second penalty, Gabo, Cosmos, and Inet Babness. That is outside of the top 10. And yeah. So we are going to start lap 9 out of 17 very soon now. So Sichi pits, also B-Dragon Sonic pits. Akari stays out. So it will be Akari that will lead the race on lap 9 out of 17. Only 8 laps to go. Then it's Jegerson Adutra at third. Oscar Folstad at third. Wait, let me redo the top 10 again. It's Akari at first. Sebastian Ocampo with the fastest sector 3 at 15.599. Very rapid sector 3 there. Let me redo the top 10 once again. It's Akari at first, and it's Jefferson Aditya at second. Oscar Folsad at third. Justin Henrawan at fourth. Then it's Sebastian Ocampo at fifth, who has overtaken Justin Henrawan. It's Sichi at sixth. Looking with the fastest sector 1 at 16.366. Then Sichi at 6, Oscar Pichu at 7, looking at 8, Daf Sanchez at 9, and B Dragon Sonic at 10. He is also a championship contender for this final race. Oh my goodness. So we are going to start lap 10 out of 17 soon. Akari pits, B Dragon Sonic with the fastest sector 2 at 27.350 there. So it's lap 10 out of 17 now. Only 7 laps remain. It's Oscar Folsad who leads the race. Sebastian Ocampo with the fastest lap, a 1 minute .033. Very rapid fastest lap there. Resetted by Jack Carter, who is now under the 1 minute with a 59.566. Let me redo the top 10 again. It's Oscar Folsad at first, Sichi at second, Sebastian Ocampo at third, then it's Justin Henrawan at fourth, Oscar Pichu at fifth, then it's Daf Sanchez at sixth, looking at seventh, B Dragon Sonic at eighth, Sia at 9, then it's Jack Carter at 10th. Outside of the top 10 so far is Akari, Taco Van Horn, Gabo, Ayaman Visual, the two Williams, which is Inet Babness and Johnny Sims, who has been overtaken by Cosmos at P16 now. Then it's Nix Harrington, Jego Senedutra, and Nano. That is outside of the top 10. So Oscar Folsad pits now for new mediums. It is now lap 11 out of 17. Sichi leads the way on lap 11 out of 17. Only six laps to go. Then it's Justin Henrawan at second, Daf Sanchez at third, Oscar Pichu at fourth, B Dragon Sonic at fifth, Sia at sixth, then it's Jack Carter at seven, Akari at eight, Taco Van Horn at nine, then it's Ayaman Visual at 10. That is currently your top 10. Outside of the top 10 is Gabo, Inet Babness, Cosmos, Jefferson Aditya has overtaken Johnny Sims for P14. Johnny Sims drops to P16 and he has been overtaken by Nano. Now he has overtaken Nano for P15 and it's Nano at P16. Nix Harrington at P17. Oscar Folsad at P18. Sebastian Ocampo at P19. And looking at P20. That is currently your, outside of the top 10. Oh, and the skies are beginning to get dark here on lap 12 out of 17. Only 5 laps to go. It's Sichi that leads the race. Then it's Daf Sanchez, B Dragon Sonic, Sia, Akari, Taco Van Horn, Ayaman Visual, Jego Senedutra, Johnny Sims, and Nano. That is your top 10 so far. And Nano currently P10 here. He will need to pit soon. He's on 41% tire percentage. And yeah. So only 5 laps remain at the Brazilian Grand Prix. This is obviously your final round of the first season of the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship. Season 1, of course. Why did I say Season 1 again when I already said it earlier? We are going to start lap 13 out of 17 soon. Only 4 laps left. Sichi pits for new mediums. Is everyone pitting? Oh, is that Inters? Oh, Inters going on for the whole grid. On lap 13 out of 17. Inters going on for the whole grid. Oh, a car has been held in by quite a bit. Oh my goodness. Everyone is pitting for Inters. On lap 13 out of 17, it's only 4 laps to go. And this is going to be very interesting here. And yeah. So Sichi leads the way on lap 13 out of 17. Then it's Daf Sanchez, B Dragon Sonic, Sia, Ayaman Visual, Taco Van Horn, Johnny Sims, Akari, Jefferson Aditya, and Nano. That is your top 10. Sebastian Ocampo needs to score. Well, he needs to score at least 5th or better to win his first ever World Championship. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. He is at P12 right now. And this is going to be a miracle if he somehow gets to P5. So, lap 14 out of 17. Now it's CJ at first, then it's Daf Sanchez at second, B-Dragon Sonic at third, not Haas, then it's Sia at fourth, Ayaman Visual at fifth, Taco Van Horn at sixth, then it's Johnny Sims at seven, Akari at eight, Jegerson at Dutch at 9, then it's Nano at 10. And yeah, outside of the top 10 so far is Nick Harrington, Sebastian Ocampo, Oscar Folstad, Justin Henrawan. Looking, has overtaken Oscar Pastry. Oscar Pastry now at P16. Then it's Jack Carter, Gabo, Ionic Badness, and Cosmos. That is outside of the top 10. Only 2 laps left as we start lap 15 out of 17 soon. This is going to be very intense. And yeah, it's lap 15 out of 17 now. Only 2 laps left. It's CJ from first, and it's Daf Sanchez at second, B-Dragon Sonic at third, Sia at fourth, then it's Ayaman Visual at fifth. You're currently your championship leader. Then it's Taco Van Horn at sixth, Johnny Sims at seven, Akari at eight, then it's Jegerson at Dutcher at 9, who has overtaken the car for P8. Akari now at 9th place, then it's Nano at 10th. That is currently your top 10. Outside of the top 10 is Nick Harrington, Sebastian Ocampo, your championship contender. Then it's Oscar Folstad, Justin Henrawan, Looking, Oscar Pastry, Jack Carter, Gabo, Babness, and Cosmos. That is outside of the top 10. But this man, Sichi, he will start lap 16 out of 17. Only not only 2 laps, only 1 lap left at the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's lap 16 out of 17 now for the final race of the season. It's Sichi at first, then it's Daf Sanchez at second, B-Dragon Sonic at third, then it's Sia at fourth, Ayaman Visual at fifth, Johnny Sims at sixth, then it's Taco Van Horn at seventh, Akari at eighth, Jegerson at Ditcher at 9, then it's Nano at 10th. Outside of the top 10 so far is Sebastian Ocampo at P11, Nick Harrington at 12, Oscar Folstad at 13, then it's Justin Henrawan at 14. Oh, track limits warning there for B-Dragon Sonic, 1 warning. Then it's Oscar Pastry at P15, Looking at P16, Jack Carter at P17, and then it's Gabo at P18, Ionic Babness at P19, then it's Cosmos at P20. That is outside of the top 10. So Sichi here is now going to start lap 17 out of 17. It is the final lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix. The gap between first and second is 3 seconds, now 2.6 seconds. It's Sichi from first, and it's Daf Sanchez at second, Visual, B-Dragon Sonic rather at third, Sia at fourth. Ayaman Visual is currently your championship leader at fifth by 8 points ahead of Sebastian Ocampo, who is at P11, Taco Van Horn at 6, Johnny Sims at 7, then it's Akari at 8, Jegerson at Dutch at 9, and Nano at P10. So as we head on now to the final corners of this Grand Prix, Oscar Folstad with a 15.733, a fastest sector 1 there. As we head on now to this long straight of the Brazilian Grand Prix, your start-finish straight, of course. Sichi will come home to win the Brazilian Grand Prix, but we are not sure yet on who will win the World Championship for Season 1 of the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship. Daf Sanchez comes home with an excellent P2 finish. B-Dragon Sonic comes home at P3. Ayaman Visual with the fastest lap of 59.316. Then it's Sia at 4th, Ayaman Visual at 5th, Taco Van Horn at 6, Johnny Sims at 7, Akari at 8, Jegerson at Ditch at 9, Oscar Fosa with the fastest lap there, and Nano at 10th. Oh my goodness. So it's P7 for the final round of the season for Johnny Sims. Let's head on now then to the final driver standings of this race and this championship. So Sichi wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. Then it's Daf Sanchez at second. At third is B-Dragon Sonic. Good job to these guys and the top 10 as well. Now let's head down then to the final driver standings of this season. So Sichi wins, then it's Daf Sanchez at second, B-Dragon Sonic at third, then it's Sia at fourth, Ayaman Bijol at fifth, Taco Van Horn at sixth, and it's Johnny Sims at seven, Akari at eight, not Johnny Sims, Jefferson at Dutrorado at nine, then it's Nano at 10. Outside of the top 10 is Sebastian Ocampo, who did not score any points today. Then it's Nick Harrington at 12, Oscar Folstad at 13, Justin Rawan at 14, and it's looking at 15. Oscar Pacio at P16, Gabo at P17, Ian at Babnas at P18, Cosmos at P19, and Jack Carter at P20. In the final driver standings of the season then, Sichi is your world champion. Sichi is your first ever world champion of Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship by 2 points. 2 points. Alongside him is Ayaman Visual at second. At third is B-Dragon Sonic. At fourth is Sebastian Ocampo. At fifth is Sia. Sixth is Johnny Sims. Daf Sanchez at 7. Jefferson Dutra at 8. Nick Harrington at 9. Akari at 10. That is a top 10. Outside of the top 10 is Nano, Jack Carter, Looking, Ian at Babnas, Cosmos, Taco Van Horn, Justin Rawan, Oscar Folstad, Gabo, and Oscar Pastry. Congratulations to Sichi then! Woo! You have won your first world title of the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship! I am so proud of you, man! Now let's head on into the final constructors standings of this season then. Monogram Haas F1 is your World Constructors Champions. Is your first ever World Constructors Champions. Then it's Mercedes AMG behind by 2 points at second. Then it's McLaren at third at 156 points. Tied for 4th and 5th is Williams and Aston Martin. Renault F1 team at 6th. Visa Cash App RB at 7. Scuderia Ferrari at 8. Kick Sauber at 9. And Red Bull Racing at 10. We'll see you guys next time then for Season 2 of the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship. Peace out everyone and stay safe.